DIY home. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be organizing my pantry. This is the actual pantry, and then we also have an area in the kitchen, like in the kitchen cabinets, that we use to store some food as well. And everything I use, well, most everything I use in today's video is from Dollar Tree, making this super affordable. Or it was stuff that I already had on hand that I repurposed that we had in other areas of our house. So I'm super excited to share today's video with you guys. If you enjoy, I hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Keep watching for lots of organizational inspiration, and let's just get started. So here is a before shot of our pantry. It's not awful by any means, but as you can see, there are some boxes that just didn't fit in the original bins or baskets I originally purchased. Stuff was mislabeled, stuff was in wrong bins, and I just wanted this to be a space that I really enjoyed looking at, but was also functional for my family. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. Here is I guess what we call pantry number 2. We just keep some food products in a kitchen cabinet in the kitchen as well as the actual pantry. So we'll also be tackling this space as well. So as you'll see in most organization videos, I think the best way to get started is just to remove everything so you have a clean slate. Take out all of your current organizational systems, anything that's just misplaced, and get that out of the pantry so you have a clean slate. First product I'm going to mention are these bins from Target. I'm using them to organize our chips and our crackers, and they were perfect for that. Next are the Dollar Tree bins. So I'm mentioning these locker bins. Love, love, love these. I'm not going to do too much with them right now, but I am using them in this video, as well as these stackable baskets from Dollar Tree. Unfortunately, a lot of products on DollarTree.com right now are sold out. I think I talk about this later in the video, but I believe it has to do with a pandemic, whether it's an influx of people ordering stuff online or just Dollar Tree can't ship stuff out fast enough. Either way, it's completely understandable. But I'm using these baskets to store baking stuff, so any any baking essentials pretty much. And I'm also going to use a couple of more. One for produce. So I have red potatoes and onions. Those are the only 2 produce things that we don't keep in the refrigerator. And then another one for store-bought desserts. So the next product I'm using are these mason jars, which I already had on hand, so I am just continuing to use them. So I am actually going to be labeling them, which is long overdue. I do have little small labels on the bottom of the jars, but for about the first 6 months of us living in this house, every time I tried to cook something, or bake something I should say, it wouldn't turn out. And I finally figured out why. It was because I was using powdered sugar in place of flour. So my husband was very happy when I showed him that those jars were finally labeled. So now we're over in pantry number 2 in our kitchen cabinet, and a lot of what you're going to see me do is pretty much move these baskets around. I didn't really change out what I had in them or anything because it did work. I just wanted to see if I could find a system that would work better as far as how the baskets are organized, and if there was any products I wanted to pull out of baskets and just leave on the shelf. So it's a lot of moving stuff around, and that's just part of organizing. I feel you can have a vision and you can think that it's going to be perfect, but typically you have to play around with it, see how things work, pull stuff out of baskets, put stuff in baskets. So that's just the beauty of organizing, and then once you finally play around with it enough, you'll figure out something that works for you. Alright, so it's been about a week since I did the initial filming of this video. So the pantry is done now. I have all of the baskets in place how I want them. So let me turn that camera around and show you the final product. So here it is. I love it, you guys. So quick overview. These are the bins from Target. Love them. Have them in other areas of my house as well. Those will be linked down below. And then these baskets are from Dollar Tree, as mentioned earlier, and I just have baking overflows, which is stuff that doesn't fit in there, baking mixes like cake mix, brownie mix, stuff like that, onions and potatoes in there, store-bought desserts, and then like, excuse me, miscellaneous baking supplies, so like sprinkles, and let's see, cupcake liners, jello and pudding mixes, stuff like that. So those are Dollar Tree bins, and then these are also Dollar Tree bins, and I love these. So these are the locker bins. They are just like a very universal size. I have them in a lot of different areas of our house. So I have a miscellaneous, and then like more like snacky stuff, I guess, down here, granola, snacks, popcorn, ice cream toppings, and drink mixes. And unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to link those for you guys just because a lot of stuff on DollarTree.com right now is sold out. I'm guessing it has to do with the pandemic, whether it's because people are ordering more online instead of going to the store, or Dollar Tree is just like behind. Either way, I don't think either of those products are available online right now. But for me, I'm almost always able to find those bins in my local stores. So I don't know, if you hit up your local store and you can't find them, what I would suggest would be to check other stores in your area. I don't know about you, but I have like 5 Dollar Trees that I can go to, like that are within like a half hour from my house, which I don't think is too bad. So, you know, do that. Or you can always ask the employees when they like get inventory in, and then you could visit the store like right after they put out inventory. Sorry, this is Remy's squeaky hamburger. Can you hold on while I finish my video, please? And then I'll play with you. Okay, so then these are from IKEA. They're discontinued, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. Spices and rubs. It's just like backups of stuff that doesn't fit where we normally have them. Backups of condiments that are in the fridge, and all of our bread products. So loaf of bread, hot dog buns, bagels, tortillas, you name it, are in there. And then the bottom shelf, again, these are the same baskets that are on the top. They're just facing like the other way. Remy, hey, let go. I'll play with you when I'm done, okay? You can't have your loud toys in my video. So we keep soda down here, so cans of soda and bottled soda, and then also Remy's food, which he thinks he should have some right now. So this is like the actual pantry, and then let me show you how like the pantry number 2 turned out in the kitchen. So here is like pantry number 2, and not a ton changed in this. I did get rid of some stuff, so we actually have an almost completely empty shelf on top, which is great. And then I pretty much just moved stuff around and labeled. So I had this spice rack and all these jars previously. All I did was put the labels on, and I made the labels myself with my Cricut. This is a very thin font, so it was pretty tedious work, but I really like the way it turned out. And then in the middle of the bottom shelf, we have our butter dish. I prefer real butter, so just always keep that on hand. Taco seasoning and ranch, because I buy them like in the bulk containers instead of in like the little packets, and I just like to decant them and put them in cute jars. Rice back there. And then this is a Lazy Susan, which I keep like, I don't know, like cooking essentials, like stuff that I just grab pretty much whenever we're cooking. So salt and pepper, toothpicks up here as well, Pam spray. This olive oil jar is from Dollar Tree, and I think it works great. This is one of our favorite seasonings, Tony Chachere's, and seasoned salt. And then going up here, these baskets are from Amazon, and the reason I have them is because the like Dollar Tree locker bins don't fit in here. If they would have, I would just use those in this space, but I had to find something that wasn't so deep, because the like Dollar Tree ones like protruded out too far and I couldn't close the cabinet. So yeah. So we got ramen noodles. We just stocked up on those. Easy sides, so these are like instant mashed potatoes, instant rice, and I guess croutons are in there too. We also have mac and cheese, so that has its own container. And then I decided to not put the peanut butter and syrup in a container like I had previously, just because it didn't quite fit, and I think this looks just fine. So there is pantry number 2, and then also just have one thing of cereal up there as well. And I'm going to also show you a couple other areas of our house that we keep food that I didn't really include in this video. So above the like stove and microwave up here, I don't know how, this might be messy. Oh no, it's not bad. Okay. So up here we keep pasta because the jars are too tall to fit over here, otherwise I would put them over there. And hard taco shells, extra sauce, and then my husband's liquor is up here as well. And then like super overstock of products we keep in the basement entryway. So hoping this isn't too messy. No, it's not too bad. So these are the Target baskets again, and again this is like overstock of products or products that we don't use very often. Again, I'm sorry, this is like in the basement, so this is hard to show, but like I just have this labels as extra food, stuff that we don't use often. So there's extra coffee grounds in there, oils and vinegars that we don't use often. And then in there I keep our canned goods because especially in the summertime I don't cook with canned food very often. So all of that stays in there. And then also just like other stuff that I used to keep in the pantry. I used to keep the paper towels in the pantry and then like our extra paper plates, but now they are in here. So alrighty guys, that's going to be our wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I have a lot more organizational content to come on my channel. There are a lot of areas in the house that I want to organize and declutter before a baby gets here. So if you are anything like me and you enjoy those kind of videos, I hope you stick around, subscribe, turn notifications on, all that great stuff so you know when a new video of mine is posted. And yeah, that's about all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I said that already, so I don't think I have anything else to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye!